Now by Greg from Energeticcity.ca. How's it going this morning, Greg?
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Dub.
Hey, you're very welcome. You're here to talk a bit about A Night with Northern Lights, which is a little wine tasting event you got coming up, I believe, on April 15th. Tell us all about this great little event you've planned.
Yeah, for sure. So one step backwards, I just want to say that Energetic City as a whole, one of our goals for 2023 is to get out in the community more and participate more in community events. Plus, we also want to plan more of our own community events. So that's kind of where this all started from. We're planning on being way more in the community, doing way more with everybody out there, all of our readers. So that's kind of what we started planning the wine night. It's been a long time coming. We finally got it up and running. So we partnered with Northern Lights Winery out of Prince George. They do amazing fruit wine.
Yeah.
And so we partnered with them. We're doing it at Whole Wheat and Honey on April 15th. You can get your tickets now. But basically what it is that the experts from Northern Lights Winery are coming up. They have a bunch of wine for you to try. And then they're going to teach you some ways of like tasting the wine. And like you should do this with this type of wine. If you know, making a dinner, this pairs really well with this type of wine.
Yeah.
And so it's really, we're trying to make it a great experience for people who are new to wine and want to try it, plus people who are fans of wine but want to learn something new or try a new type of wine. It's kind of the idea of the event.
I love this because I don't know if you're the same as me, but when I come to wine, I like wine all right, but I'm like, this one tastes good. This one tastes slightly less good. I'll drink this one. And I have no idea why or what matters and yada. And then, of course, you hear the stories about the other side where people are like, oh, this was grown on the west side of the valley and this kind of soil. So you're going to learn a bit more about sort of that end of it where this is how you develop your palate, I suppose.
Exactly, yeah. So like I said, we're trying to make it so it's great for both sides of that. So the people who are new, it's like, hey, let's have a fun night. Let's try some wine, see what you like, what you don't like, and maybe, learn something new. And then for the people who are, wine connoisseurs, if you would, it's a great night to hang out with other people who enjoy wine and also learn something new from the people at Northern Lights. Because, they know. I've talked to them a little bit about it. The amount of stuff they know is insane. So I highly recommend anybody to come in and check it out. It's a good time.
Absolutely. And of course, it's all for a great cause too, because not only is it just a fun night had at Whole Wheat and Honey, learning more about wine, but some of the proceeds from the tickets are going towards a great local non-profit.
Yeah, Fort St. John Women's Resource Society. We wanted to, of course, give back to the community as well. So we reached out to them and they said, we're totally down to partner with you guys on this. So part of the proceeds of the ticket price will be going as a donation to Fort St. John Women's Resource Society. We are still working on other fundraising possibilities. We're throwing around the idea of a basket and stuff like that. So still working on that. We'll give some more information as we get closer. But yeah, we're definitely going to have some sort of donation for the Fort St. John Women's Resource Society.
All right. Now, I do know we want to get on tickets pretty quickly here because they've already been selling well.
Yeah.
Tell us how we can get them and how much and all that good stuff.
For sure. So we are selling tickets via Eventbrite. So if you are on Eventbrite, just search Energeticcity.ca or A Night with Northern Lights and you'll be able to find it. We also have it on Energeticcity.ca's website. If you go to Energeticcity.ca and click the win in our category bar, or if you go Energeticcity.ca/win, you'll be able to find the page that has more information about Night with Northern Lights. Or I've also put posters all around town with a QR code. So if you do see one, make sure to snap that QR code and it'll take you directly to ticket sales. But make sure you get your tickets now because it's a limited space and the limited spots, and we're already selling quite a lot. I was quite surprised how many we sold already. So make sure to go get tickets now.
Absolutely. Okay. And again, that link available in the post that you'll see on Facebook that we're choosing to talk with this video. Boy, that was a weird way I put it there. I should also say there's going to be a bit of snacks as well on the night and music from Dana's music studio to sort of liven up the evening as well.
Yeah, for sure. So, of course, you got to pair wine with some meat and cheeses. So we'll have that from Whole Wheat and Honey. It'll be available with the purchase of a ticket. So, you'll basically get, the way we'll set it up is that you'll have 4 smaller flavors of wine. You'll be able to test each one and partner with the meats and cheese. And then at the end of the night, you also get 1 full glass of whatever one was your favorite. And then again, you can eat the meat and cheese with that, test it out, see what it does to affect your palate. And then, we'll have Dana there to play some live music.
Tickling the ivories.
As you will. Yeah, she's awesome. So we really appreciate her coming to the night as well. So it's just a fun night of wine tasting. You learn something new. Plus you get some awesome food and drink.
All right. So again, it's called A Night with Northern Lights. It's happening April 15th at Whole Wheat and Honey. Get your tickets now. Go to Energeticcity.ca, click win, and click A Night with Northern Lights. Greg, thanks so much for stopping by today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.